Hello, friends, and welcome because today we're going to try and recreate the Stardew Valley controversy tapestry cushion kind of thing cover. Um, I know it's a lot of adjectives, but bear with me. I recently got a Pinterest copyright for having that pin save into my mood board, and I was like, what? What? I didn't even uploaded it, but I guess the original creator of the controversial Stardew Valley pillow cushion thing kind of got very pissed that her design was on Pinterest when you had to buy it. But it's fine. I mean, if that is her original work and she was copyright or sh- copy striking people that had it on their mood boards, that's fine with me. Now, I do have another design that kind of looks like the controversial one. It's not. It's another design by somebody else, so please don't come at me. But I was a little bit, taken aback, so I wanted to recreate the Stardew Tapestry. I'm gonna call it Stardew Tapestry. It's not the controversial one. The controversial one looks kind of like this one. It's not gonna be exactly the same because I don't want to get my ass in trouble again. But I do want to recreate something that kind of reminds me of that one time that I almost um, got very scared for my, Pinterest pin that I don't even upload it myself. But I was just like, what? What happened? Anyway, I'm going to try and recreate this tapestry by using a Tunisian simple stitch. And we're going to chain 32. I am going to leave the Pinterest pin that I'm following down below on the screen, on the description. I am going to leave a, graph chart pattern on screen so you can take a screenshot before it gets taken down by somebody else. I don't know about these type of things, but what I do know is how to crochet. So let's start crocheting. I'm going to chain 32 and we're going to turn onto the back side of our chains. And if you run your fingers through it, you'll feel little bumps, and we're going to work onto those bumps right there. We're going to skip that very first bump and we're going to go straight to the second one. We're going to insert our hook, yarn over and pull. And we're going to continue and do this motion all the way down our row. Once you have chained your 32 chains, and we're going to do a return pass because Tunisian simple stitch is very unique for doing a forwards and a backwards. So we're going to do a return pass and we're going to chain one onto the very first stitch or the very last stitch. We're going to grab our yarn and pull through two of our stitches and pull through two, pull through two, pull through two, pull through two, all the way down our row. And your row should be looking like this. So the very second row, we're going to start with a blue stitch, which we already have on our hook. This stitch always counts as one, so we get to immediately introduce a new color. And I'm going to choose like this very cute tan color, just like this one. And we are going to do the repeat for the rest of our project. We're going to insert our hook onto the very front loop of our previous row only, and we're going to yarn over with our new color. Again, only onto the front loop of our previous row, and I'm going to move my tail back and forth so that I can catch, and we just yarn over and pull with our tan color or our background color, and we're going to do this all the way down our row. And I do suggest you actually introduce a new cake of yarn for this border, since we have this blue border around the whole square. I do not want to take this piece and then pull it all the way over here. That will create a lot of waste. So I'm just going to introduce a new cake of yarn for the border. And for our return pass, we're going to always chain one onto our very last stitch. And since we have two different color stitches in our hook, we're always going to use that second color stitch to pull through both of our stitches. So I'm going to drop my blue, going to pick up my tan color, and I'm going to yarn over and pull through that blue and through that very first tan stitch. And I just continue to pull through two. Since the same rule applies, like two different color stitches in our hook means that we use that second color stitch, but since it's the same color, we just continue with that same color. And until we get to this very last two stitches, we're going to drop our tan and we're going to pick up our blue, and we're going to pull through that tan and through that last blue stitch. And again, this is how your row should look like. This is going to be actually all you need to know for Tunisian simple stitch. I am going to leave it like that because I don't want to get in trouble again, guys. This is, controversial. And I am going to again leave the Pinterest pin that I'm following down below in the description, or you can always take a screenshot of the picture on screen.